Hey guys, Pauly Howard. I'm with Fox Sports Radio for the Carter Wednesday, February 22nd. Before I tell you what I'm betting, time to rant and run. All the big news yesterday in the NBA. Right when we were on the air, the Lakers and Jeanie Buss clean house. Jimmy Buss out. Here's Jim Buss, years ago to Sports Illustrated. Evaluating basketball talent's not too difficult. If you grab 10 fans out of a bar and ask them to rate prospects, their opinions would be pretty much identical to those of pro scouts. Unbelievable. Also, Google Chaz Osborne. That was his buddy who eventually became involved with scouting with the Lakers. He was a bartender at Del Mar, I think. How about that? That was his buddy. Incredible. Jimmy Buss finally out after 3 years, and the promise that if they weren't contending for a Western Conference championship, or at least among the Western Conference elites, that he would go. So he's gone. John Black, PR guy for 27 years. He's gone. Also GM Mitch Kupchak. Why? Black and Kupchak apparently were tight, ignoring Jeanie Buss and going over her head when doing most of their moves. Buss was also in the Kupchak camp as well. That's why they're gone. And the last straw, they couldn't get a deal done for Cousins. Didn't want to give up Ingram. And also they weren't telling Jeanie Buss about it as well. 19-39, third worst record in the league. Coming off a franchise worst 17-65 season. And missed the playoffs for 3 straight years. Longest postseason drought in franchise history. So of course you go to Magic Johnson, who doesn't know what he wants to do. Does he want to own a baseball team? Does he want to work for ESPN? He makes the trade yesterday with the Rockets, and Magic failed miserably as a head coach. He actually said, I can't relate to today's players, so we'll see. Remember, LaMarcus Aldridge walked out on a meeting with them. Kevin Durant wouldn't return their phone calls, and Dwight Howard said, no, I don't want to play with you. So, this Kobe business is laughable as well. I can't imagine Kobe Bryant wants to get involved. And they hire an agent to be their GM at Pelinka, who a lot of people like, and they're trying to repeat what's going on in Golden State, as Myers was an agent as well. But sad state of affairs with the Lakers. Can't get any worse than this. So we'll see if Pelinka can clean it up. And Tommy Boy was doing a horrible job as well, but Jeanie Buss finally said enough. How bad was it? A CBS Sports report, Jeanie and Jim weren't talking. They were only talking between lawyers. Their lawyers were going back and forth, and Jeanie had not spoken to Mitch Kupchak, the GM, since November 1st. Mercy. Also, the pie scandal with this guy, the roly-poly goalie, Wayne Shaw, the keeper, the Sutton backup, 46-year-old, admitted after the 2-0 loss that he knew a bookmaker was offering odds of him 8-1 being seen eating a pie during the match, which was shown on BBC. The Sunbets tweeted they paid a 5-figure sum on the bet. The FA will launch an inquiry to determine whether Shaw has breached its gambling regulations. He was on Good Morning Britain, and he said a few of the lads said, what's going on with the 8-1 about eating a pie? And eat anything every day. Fake outrage here, but the book is actually in trouble for putting this up. Why in the world did you put up 8-1 if the guy would eat a pie during the match? And he did so in the second half of the loss as Sutton got beat 2-0. Fascinating story there as well. All right, great card coming up today in college hoops. North Carolina and Louisville, the winner in the driver's seat to win the ACC. Carolina 6.5 in that one, number 1 in offensive rebounds, and Louisville's actually scoring. Even with all these injuries that they had the past few weeks, they're doing a good job scoring, and Patino doing an excellent job as well. How about this? Butler at Villanova. Villanova laying double digits. Villanova in revenge mode the last few years. 69-53, 80-54, 72-60, 79-46, and 79-54. Nova in revenge mode tonight. That's priced into the line. Both games at 6 o'clock Pacific. Coming up. Time to tell you what I'm betting. Some big feature pro picks over my shoulder and up at pregame. Good fella. College basketball game of the month. Locked and loaded, ready to go. Get on board with that. Dave Essler, Uncle Dave, off another win. He's got an SEC play that's up, and Steven Over with a big dog tonight in college basketball as well. 3 picks you got to have at pregame. Also, NBA second half specials are up. You can check that out at pregame. That's today only with the second half specials in the NBA. Check out your favorite cappers up at pregame. We have a 2-star hockey total trying to get back on track. 13-7 all sports run, handicapping the cappers. Pauly's pick from the pros, not my pick, but that is up. You can grab that with a hockey total. 2 pros on this game that like this one tonight in the NHL. As always, betting half a unit on the free play. KT likes Ryder to destroy Manhattan. Read his full write-up and analysis and all the free picks up at pregame.com. I've ranted. Now I'm going to run. Good luck out there. We'll talk to you Thursday on pregame.com.